What's up, guys? It's Logan looking at you with another T-Rex Talents video. And in this video, we're doing a workshop tour. This is my studio, and I'm finally going to show you guys around because you've been asking. So, stay tuned. We start at the heart of the workshop, the workbench. But before we get into that, I want to point out that the walls above it are decorated with a cinema sign and autographs from my idols in the industry, as well as a corkboard. This corkboard has a little bit of everything from every company I've worked with. In the center is a mask that I made myself. This isn't just decor, but inspiration for when I'm at my workbench. Now on to the workbench itself. Being a little person who works on the floor, I had to get creative making a workbench. It's basically made of 2 wooden shelves, one longer than the other. For the feet of the workbench, I used bricks, stacking them about 3 bricks high. This is all recycled materials. On the work surface itself, I have my A4 cutting mat, which has definitely seen better days. My hope is to one day get a bigger one, but I think every maker needs one of any size in their shop. Besides my cutting mat, the only thing I really keep on my desk is my rotating pencil holder. Inside it are Prismacolor colored pencils, a workshop rag, sticky notes and highlighters, different sized permanent markers, and the only pencil I use, Ticonderogas. Going to the right side of the room, mainly being the tool side and storage side. But of course I still have decor up, things from Facebook Marketplace and the Freebie app. Framed is my award from the Fun Mill Film Fest for special effects makeup. And in this frame is my first originally designed logo by Grim Ghastly Gallery. On top is a custom-made Skin Labs Funko Pop. Now for the tools. I made my own custom tool board. I used a Lazy Susan and a Dollar Tree pegboard to create a standing station at the end of my workbench. This holds my Dremel rotary tool, the flex shaft attachment, and my main box of bits. Onto the custom tool board. This board holds all my basic tools, starting with my PPE like my RZ dust mask, my respirator, and ear protection. Under that I've mounted pencil holders. Those hold things like paint brushes, everything from 1-inch mop brushes to a set of filbert brushes and detailed brushes. The second one holds my main blades and blade accessories, like my Koss Tool box cutter. Great for large cuts. I use this the most. My Hobby Lobby X-Acto knife. Great for small, detailed cuts. A recycled pill bottle. This is where I keep my extra blades from my X-Acto knife. I also use this method to discard used blades. I highly recommend recycling for workshop storage. I also put cap erasers on the ends of some of the blades for safety. Just a basic pair of scissors. And for all these blades, a sharpening stone. The third cup is pretty self-explanatory. It's just packed full of SureBonder hot glue sticks. If you have to use hot glue in your cosplay or prop building, SureBonder is the way to go with its unique strong bond formula. On to the rest of the tools. Still speaking of SureBonder, I have my hot glue gun hanging up and my heat gun right next to it. Using a Dollar Tree coat rack and mounting that on the board, it gave me a place to hang my hammer, handsaw, duct tape and masking tape, pliers, a couple of rulers, a carpenter square, and a 32-inch CosTools channel rail ruler. I'll go over this more in my CosTools unboxing video. A Dollar Tree sticky note holder pinned to my board holds all my glues, from PVA to CA to contact cement. And finally, something every workshop should have, big or small, is a fully equipped first aid kit. And that's the homemade tool wall. Next up are these awesome storage drawers. For the deep and shallow side, these drawers were very useful. And yes, I do keep a severed hand on the top of my storage drawers. Don't you? Because I'm short, I mostly use the bottom drawers. So starting from the bottom up, the first one holds all my extra drawing supplies. Extra Ticonderogas, colored pens, Prismacolor colored pencils, and a traveling sketchbook. Next up is all my disposables and expendables, such as chip, sponge, nylon, and acid brushes, popsicle sticks, a jar of mascara and lip applicator wands, stipple sponges, and latex-free makeup wedge sponges. Now for my favorite drawer. It has all my makeup palettes. This drawer wouldn't exist without the generosity of other artists like the infamous Howard Berger of KNBFX. We've got my Narrative Cosmetic Master Effects Cream Palette. Then we have my alcohol activated palettes by Skin Illustrator, including a tooth lacquer palette. These are all my Melpax paints. We have Narrative Cosmetics Activator and Melpax Thinner. Under that, we have Mayron Paradise Water Activated Palettes. This is another favorite drawer. Here you will find all my rubberware prosthetics. These are all foam latex rubberware prosthetics. Shout out to Rob Berman for these. I've got everything from brows to human and beastly noses, even gory injuries like slit throats. I mean, look at that detail. But the awesome prosthetics don't end there, because the next drawer is more prosthetics. But these ones are silicone. I've got awesome wounds supplied by KNBFX themselves. A heart and a brain too. And that's it for the prosthetics drawers. And here is where I keep my PPE refills, like extra filters for my respirator and RZ dust mask, as well as extra gloves. I'm really too short for most of the other drawers, so there's not much in them that I really use. Starting on the first deeper drawer, that's where I keep all my clay and sculpting tools. I've got baby powder, isopropyl alcohol, NSP soft clay, Vaseline, and a case of sculpting tools by Ken's Tools. And that about fills that drawer up. This drawer is full of all my bottles of Makeup Effects products. Liquid latex, makeup activators, removers, and thinners, powders, every kind of fake blood, brush cleaners, facial cleaners, and adhesives. All Makeup Effects bottles in this drawer. This drawer is basically empty. It's kind of my work in progress drawer. The only thing in there are some unusable templates. The next drawer is a little tall for me to reach, but it is filled with tools from CosTools, which I will show you in a future unboxing video. Next to the drawers, I keep an overflow drawer. On top of that, I keep my makeup case, ready to pack for any upcoming on-the-go makeup job. That's it for those drawers. Now for this side of the room. This side is mostly for Makeup Effects, as well as storing everything for painting and drawing. But first, the office supplies drawer under my desk. Inside I have a mini vacuum cleaner for pencil and eraser shavings. I have my laptop charger, and I have some pencil sharpeners and some erasers. I have this remote, that controls the LED lights that run along the back of my desk and around my tool board. Another recycled pill bottle. This one is to properly throw away blades. A recycled box. This one holds paper clips, thumbtacks, binder clips, and rubber bands. All my most used office supplies. Now for the setup on the left side of the room. Under the picture of Garchi, we have my paint rack, made from my mom's spice rack. On the top shelf, we have latex mask paints by Distortions Unlimited, and Mod Podge and my paint palette behind it. The next shelf has all my regular Apple Barrel acrylic paints. The next shelf is disposable mixing bowls and a bottle of black ink. Set up next to the shelf is my airbrush. This is just a Central Pneumatic quick change airbrush, which is connected to a portable Pache compressor. Above that, I have my light up makeup mirror. Under the artist work zone sign, I have a plastic face form, mostly used to paint prosthetics. This is also where I keep my disposable wax paper paint palette. This is my sculpting mannequin. Leave a comment for what I should name him. In my zombie beer pong cup are some of my makeup and mask painting brushes. One of my favorites being this one from Distortions Unlimited, which they were kind enough to send me in a mask making kit. Next to that, we've got a Lake Erie Monster Fest miniature that I've painted, printed by Hippie Duck Designs. In these little drawers, I have makeup sponges. And the second drawer has Q-tips, stipple sponges, and brown lip applicator wands. And that's it for the makeup and mask vanity area. Now for the last bit of the room. First, my Dollar Tree pegboard. I put 2 of them together and they work surprisingly well. They hold all my most used makeup tools, such as chip brushes, 99% isopropyl alcohol, popsicle sticks, and syringes, a 3-speed portable handheld fan. My favorite part about this pegboard, a clear jar containing a fake baby named Rufus, where I keep my metal spatula, locking tweezers, and trimming scissors, nitrile gloves, calipers, a fabric measuring tape, and finally, my T-Rex Talent CC cup holder by Hippie Duck Designs. And last but not least, we will tackle my little drawing setup. Besides my pencils on my desk, this is where I keep all my drawing equipment. Let's start from the top. Sitting at the top of everything is a one-eyed zombie skull that I made for Art in the Alley years ago. Comment below if you're interested in me making another one for this channel. Below the skull are my sets of markers. While they are both Arteza, I have 2 different sets, starting from the bottom, Tropical Tone brush tip, and Everblend markers. Eventually, I'd like to make a box for all the markers to easily slide into. And lastly, is my Boss Stitch electric pencil sharpener. This thing was a great birthday present. As an artist with arthritis, this was a game changer. Oh, and one more thing. My markers are sitting on a milk crate. Inside this milk crate, I keep sketchbooks, notebooks, and research books. Alright, that was the tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And now for some news. We are moving. I'm moving back to Ohio, my home state. And also, I've got permission to make an actual workshop. I'll be building my own studio, and I want you guys to be along for the journey. So that will be coming to the channel, and also I'll be probably be doing a lot more stuff that I'll be bringing to the channel now that I'm in my hometown. Stuff like working on short films and just a lot more projects because I have a lot more access to all of my supplies that I left back in Ohio. Now that I'm back in Ohio, I can get to it. So a lot more stuff will be coming to this channel. So I hope you guys are excited, and I hope you guys will tune in. Alright, thanks for watching. See you later. Thank you for staying and watching this tour. Although I still work out of my bedroom, my workspace means so much to me. I've worked very hard at bringing this mini makerspace to life. However, that wouldn't be possible without viewers and supporters like you. So thank you to contributors such as Rob Berman of Rubberware, Howard Berger, The Foamery, Narrative Cosmetics, RZ Mask, Caustool, Mel Products USA, and Janet, Vicky Magic Wheelchairs, Skunkworks, and Kyle Bowers. And you for watching. Don't forget to look up T-Rex Talents on all social media. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.